Today I'm excited to say I have a really dope guest with me because there is a guy that has been on his grind lately and I've been peeping the grind. And this is none other than Insert Coin. How you doing, man?
Hey man, what's up? We're gonna be talking about some patch for Dragon Ball FighterZ, seeing if it's enough for the game to continue on.
Yes, sir. And I mean, this patch has been amazing. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying it. How about you?
It's an absolute blast. Like, I'm loving the gameplay mechanics they introduced, and just it being out for the past week or two at this point, we haven't scratched the surface of everything we can explore, and it's still a blast.
Oh, for sure. Like, there's still so many combos I need to find. There's still so many team combinations that I can find that, like, and for me, like, it almost makes me have a team character crisis because there's so much in this patch.
Honestly, that could not be more on point.
Yeah, like it's nuts. But anyways, guys, today what we are going to be talking about is the Dragon Ball FighterZ patch. Enough though. We've seen a patch on this scale, obviously, with Season 3, where we got all new assists.
I feel like Season 3 came at us with a lot more game-changing, patches than this one. And I feel like right off the jump, if we were to take a look at Season 3 and its longevity, people already were asking for DLC almost instantaneously. Granted, we kind of already knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I want to see how long this quote-unquote Season 4 is able to kind of satiate people.
Yeah, for sure. Season 3, it's funny, when it came out, I was like, wow, this is amazing. But in all actuality, all we technically got was more assist. And this patch literally changes the game. It changes the game enough to where people have been calling it a Season 4 or Dragon Ball FighterZ 2 or Dragon Ball FighterZ 1.9. It has changed enough, and the reason that we want to bring this topic up is because the possibility that we may not get more DLC characters. And right off the bat, Insert Coin, I believe you feel like we won't, right?
Well, I gotta break your heart. I recognize the very likely potential we're not getting any more DLC characters. That's undeniable.
Yeah.
But I do believe there is a strong possibility we will see DLC.
Me too. See, like, it's funny because my 2 points in saying that I think we will is because it's changed so much. Because it's changed so much, it's like, why would you not add more characters that could take advantage of what the new system mechanics are? And then you have the fact of other things like how the character select screen it feels complete, right? Gogeta's dead center. Where can you add more characters? That would mean they would have to drop yet another huge update, a UI update at that would, change the character select screen yet again just to add, a couple more characters.
Like the whole entire character select screen, had we been talking about the same exact topic like 2 months ago before this new patch dropped, I would have said, all right, in the next patch they could change the user interface, right?
Yeah. But
since we just got this massive patch, I got to agree. I definitely got to agree because the user interface hasn't changed at all, and he's still dead center.
Yeah.
So I don't see them dropping a massive patch to change it at this point.
Exactly, and so sadly, I think that is where we will sit. I don't really believe we're gonna get new characters, but again, when we talk about is this the final patch? Is this enough? We have to look at things like, are the system mechanics enough to keep people to stay? Because I know a big talk is, we have Guilty Gear Strive out right now. It's a nice game. I enjoy it. I haven't really played it a lot, but when I do play, I do kind of have fun. But the main source of staying on that game is it has rollback netcode. And I know a lot of people love fighters to death, but man, the netcode is painful to play on. It's painful to play on. Yeah. And sadly, a lot of people will say, you know what, I'll come and I'll try out the new patch, but right after that, I'm out of here because there's no point in playing online.
Yeah, I mean, it is rough, especially with a game like Guilty Gear, currently existing with such amazing rollback.
Amazing.
Yeah, but people go ahead to Guilty Gear, they come back to Dragon Ball FighterZ, and they kind of feel dirty. You know, it doesn't feel good to come back to Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Yeah.
Although, I will say, I think this patch has enough meat in it in order to really hold people, you know, inside this ecosystem, inside Dragon Ball FighterZ. And like you said before, a lot of people are going into this character team crisis where they don't know who they should use, and they kind of want to experiment with a lot of different things. So I think with all these gameplay mechanics, we will see people come back to Dragon Ball FighterZ, and even if they turn into lab monsters and just hang out, you know, in training mode, or if they hop back online, I think they're going to have a blast doing it with the new patch.
And I think so as well, because the other thing we have to think about is offline tournaments are kind of returning. We're actually going to be getting one this month with the USA versus France 5-for-5, which will be insane. I'm gonna love it. The Kill Sage is already on Twitter talking his mess. He's like, you know, I haven't played this game in a year, but I'm still gonna smash all the France players. And I love that trash talk. And there is absolutely nothing like high velocity, high top tier pro players playing Dragon Ball FighterZ and getting hype for it, and that is also another thing that could possibly bring us DLC, which is crazy to think about, is the popularity of fighters in itself will bring out more.
Well, here's the other side, right? I feel like if we're going to talk about this topic, we kind of have to defend both sides of the fence, right? We kind of got to look at, all right, DLC is definitely coming, as well as DLC is definitely not coming, right?
Yeah.
We're trying to find the logic between both sides, because I think you bring up a good point. Dragon Ball as a franchise is massive, and you know, Bandai has got to look at that and go, oh, we still have a lot of loved characters in the franchise that haven't made it to the game. We can make them more money. You know, people really want, you know, characters like Topo, Bergamo, what's another one? Dispo, Tabora, Majin. The
rest of the Vegeta and Gokus.
Yeah, honestly, like, every single Vegeta and Goku, even ones that aren't in the anime.
Yeah, dude, yeah. And I definitely feel that.
So, like, there's still a lot of room for all these beloved characters to make an appearance. And if they did, people would be over the moon about it. They would definitely pick the game up and, you know, put them into their teams, try out new combos, and this can extend longevity of Dragon Ball FighterZ to whatever it is they have on the horizon, like a Dragon Ball FighterZ 2 or a new game entirely.
And boom, that's exactly what I was going to say. Dragon Ball FighterZ 2 is happening. It's going to happen regardless. Will it be this year, next year? Probably not. It's going to happen. It's too popular of a series. We still have the movie coming out that they need to promote.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, they need to promote the movie, and games, toys, merch, it's all ways to promote that movie, and FighterZ falls right into that category. So I definitely can see it happening. Again, I'm super excited for whatever we get. I do think this patch feels like enough to where you don't need to add too much more to make it, you know, even better, because it feels great. The only thing that they need to fix are the glitches currently right now, because there are a lot of glitches. Yeah, not even just that. There's the vanish glitch as well.
Wait, what's that?
There's a guard cancel vanish glitch where you will guard cancel vanish while not blocking, and that's just a waste of 2 bars.
What?
Yeah, you haven't run into that yet?
No, I've never even heard of this.
Dude, yeah, it's ruined so many matches for me. Like, you'll guard cancel without even blocking, and you'll guard cancel vanish, and it takes both of your bars like the guard cancel vanish does. And that's one thing that I truly, honestly, I would like to see it happen during this next tournament, because it would probably incentivize them. Hey, we gotta kind of fix this, because if this keeps happening, you know, people are gonna get upset.
Well, here's on that point, right? So we have these tournaments coming to Dragon Ball FighterZ, both offline and online tournaments. And we just had this massive game-changing patch, which has, as you pointed out, a lot of bugs and glitches. Do you think the developers would release another, obviously not as big of a patch, but another pretty decently sized patch, and during that, fix these bugs, these glitches, kind of balance a couple of things that are currently a little wonky, as well as address the future of Dragon Ball themselves directly? Because most games, when it's the end of the line, it's the end of the line, and they let you know, this is it.
Yeah.
Or, if there's something on the horizon, they either stay silent, or they also let you know and tell you, hey, look, we got this other, these other things planned. What do you think they're gonna do?
See, I'll be honest, I think that's a completely different topic for another video, because that one's it's wide. That one's wide, and it can be left wide open, honestly. Because again, with all the glitches and stuff in this, I do think they need to come back. I genuinely think they need to come back, because they can fix a lot within this patch, as well as even give us certain buffs still to characters that might need it, that felt like they were left out. So truthfully, I think it's in their hands, and we're gonna have to wait and see, like we always do, because their communication is terrible. But yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and say this has gone on long enough. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please go ahead, subscribe to Insert Coin. This guy he's a great guy. He honestly really dope to chat with. Probably expect way more videos from us in the future, but if you guys have not subscribed to me yet either, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, join the Bandit Army, and remember that God and anime are always on your side. That's all I got for you. Peace out.